quick message, my pile ones, before we get into your read. So, I was getting, there's something, someone, it could be a habit, like something that you're addicted to doing that's not good for you. I don't know. I feel like y'all will know when I tell y'all this. I feel like y'all have been getting signs of what this is. But there's something in your life right now, I want to say currently, that's blocking your blessings. And the reason I feel like this is coming in this topic reading is because there's a group of you, like I said, everybody is not the same, but the people that this is for, you'll know. But there's a group of you where there's actually something here about the person that's actually desiring you. They can't come towards you because of you being blocked. Like you're keeping something in your life or continuously doing something. Or some of y'all, I'm gonna be real, like it could even be like a friend here that you have in your life that, okay, I'm getting two messages. Either they're having something to do with like somebody not coming towards you, whether it's like they're saying something to you, like encouraging you not to go towards somebody or encouraging somebody else not to come to you. Or it's like, and you know, I never thought that stuff like this happens, but this is real. Sometimes certain things can't be let into your life because somehow, some way, that person, specifically a person being in your life, is spiritually blocking that blessing. Because, especially for my people here, just know that you're protected and you're looked after, okay? But it's like this, whoever this person is, down the line, there's something here about this person could fuck up something that's going on. And I'm sorry, I need to watch my language. But they could mess up something that, especially when it comes to love, like they could be the reason why something happens in a relationship. A specific situation I'm getting. There's a friend that you guys may have in your life that they may seem all genuine, pure intention, but I'm hearing once you start leveling up, pal one, once this new man or this new woman comes in, you know, once your life starts to change, and their life could be changing too, but it's like, it's something that's going to trigger them, and they could like turn on you, or they could like try to sabotage your happiness. And I'm not going to go too deep into that, but I did feel the need to tell you guys that please, 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 again, we're going to leave that specific situation alone. I think y'all are intuitive. Y'all are powerful beings. You know, y'all already know what's going on. I probably didn't have to go too much into it because you probably already know. But yes, like I was saying, there is something here that y'all need to cut off. And for some, it may be easier than others. And it may even take you a minute to really figure out what this specific thing is. But y'all, pal one, I really feel as though that whatever it is that you cut off, there's like so much blessings and abundance that's coming on this other side. But again, you gotta trust this message. Trust taking that risk. Trust your intuition. You really have to trust that, again, you are divinely protected, that you are being looked after. I know I'm going so long into this message, but I really want to let y'all know that whatever you've been feeling, or even if you haven't been feeling anything, it's like you really need to hear this. I think that sometimes it is scary to take risks, but I feel like the people that do take those risks, especially when it's connected to like them truly intuitively feeling like this is the right thing, those people are the ones that usually get blessed in the end, because they're not being foolish or dumb or stupid. You know, other people may feel like that, but it's like this is what they truly feel connected to. It was another message I want to tell y'all. Hold on. Okay, I had to take a minute to pause and reflect on my thoughts to see what was it that I was finna say. I really forgot. But maybe when I'm channeling your main message, it'll come through. But yes, I did want to make sure I put that in. I'll let y'all know. I'm actually at work, and I just got that message. I was like, Pawan needs to hear this. Pawan needs to hear this. And that's what I love so much about my new switch up. It's like I can really record whenever. And like I said, I really felt like somebody needs to hear that. So I'm going to get back to y'all later once I get home. And I'm going to use the cards, and yeah. So I'll talk to y'all soon. And then, well, actually, no, because we're going to get into the read. All right, I'm back home. It's later on in the day. Now, let's see. What makes you guys so desirable? What makes me... Ooh, okay. So we have the moon that came up for y'all. Alright, so kind of going back to the message I was saying earlier, I think you actually are really desirable because of... I'm getting a few messages. First off, for my people that are very in tune with their emotions, you could be, you know, very sensitive, very emotional, very like not afraid to express yourself, not afraid to be vulnerable. Others of you, and I was going to say this too, especially for my people resonating with that message earlier of, you know, there could be something blocking you from a specific person, a newer energy, or if this person is not new, it's just the strongest energy that's actually desiring you right now and that's wanting to come in or take action towards you. But you could actually be a person that has really good qualities for a long-term relationship, or I'm getting like a divine feminine energy, especially with this moon. You could be very, 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 if not very, very feminine. You just have a really strong feminine essence or feminine aura to you. I think you have a lot of mothering or nurturing qualities. You attract a lot of men or even women that want to take care of you, that want to provide for you, that want to look after you, that really wants, I'm hearing you to be the mother of their child or their kids. I think as well, if again those messages don't resonate, I think you have a lot of motherly qualities. So again, going back to what I was saying earlier, you could be very nurturing. You could be a type of person that's really patient with others. You may even give them the space to feel their emotions, and kind of like somebody's having a meltdown or like they're crashing out or something. You give them that space to actually express themselves, and something about you not judging them. Like I'm really getting like a man feeling like he possibly can even like not have to be so masculine and always having to be in this strong energy. He can really let his guard down and just like relax around you. You bring a lot of peace, or again in a relationship, there's something here again going back to like you having really good qualities when it comes to being in a relationship. I think also too, I'm getting things of like wifey material, and from another tarot reader. I'm gonna shout her out, Gemini Empress. Hey you, if you pick this pile. If not, I still love your videos. But I remember she was saying something about how like wifey material can be seen as being an insult a little bit, or just like people nowadays don't want to be called wifey material. I forgot why she said that, but it made sense when she was saying it. But I want to let y'all know I'm not trying to put y'all in a box or like make you seem like, you know, people just looking at you as somebody that can cook, clean, and stay in the house while they, you know, do whatever. I think obviously you probably do attract those energies that want to use you and take advantage of your skills and your gifts. But I think with anything, it's what you allow, it's what you accept in your energy, and you know, what you don't. But yeah, you guys have qualities like that. You could be, I want to say y'all are very traditional in your ways of going about life. You could be very desirable because you have traditional values, or again, you're desirable by very traditional men or even women, people that are very traditional and have traditional ways. I really get a very deep and emotional connection with you too. You're the type of person where it's never surface level with you. There's always more to the story, or like there's a lot of depth to you, especially with this moon. And I think you actually allow people to explore their depths, allow them to understand themselves better. It's given like you're the you may even attract people that have mommy or daddy issues, either gender. But like these people have wounds that need to be nurtured or need to be cared for, and I get a vibe of you being a person that can possibly help these people heal. Because I do get a healing vibe from you guys, especially with me telling y'all earlier, you know, cut off this person, this is blocking you, this person is, or something is holding you back. It feels like y'all are possibly more sensitive than others, or more, you might have like a soft, hold on, let me move my phone. You may have like a more like softer energy. You're like a softer energy. Some of you, this actually could be your appearance, and that could actually be what makes you so desirable, how you have more of like a soft beauty. Some of you may be ethereal or just like dreamy, very, you could even look really young or like a child for some. Maybe you have childlike features as well, or characteristics about you that remind people of a child. But yes, it's something here, or even like you may like softer colors. Like I'm seeing pastels, light pinks, light blues. Again, you being very, very feminine. Even if you're a man, I get you're more in like you're softer, like you're more sweet and softer to women. And you know, most women, or not most women, but you got a lot of men out here that feel like that they have to like show their strength and show their dominance, and you know, whatever works for you, whatever feels right to you, I think do that. But I think with you guys, you don't have to do that. Even for my women, it's like you don't have to show, it's like you're not forceful with your energy. You're kind of more of like easygoing, laid back, very receptive, as in like letting men pursue you, or the gender you're attracted to pursue you. You not really forcing things. When I say as well, going back to what I was saying earlier, when I say you have qualities that people feel like you fit what they're looking for when it comes to being in a relationship, being a wife, being a mother, a husband, a father, boyfriend. You fit those standards that they have. And I always like to tell people, everybody's standards and things that they value is different. So I want to say, I don't know if I said this. I'm sorry, my mind's kind of all over the place. But if y'all ever got put down about a specific thing or specific quality, or certain, this can be like physical appearances or things that you're interested in, it's something about you that people may have like felt like you weren't worthy of love. This could be a current situation where like you got a person trying to make you feel like you're not worthy of love because of a specific quality about you. Again, this strong energy coming through, this person that's desiring you, that specific reason is why they're desiring you. Whatever that thing is that people put you down for, you feel looked over for, or maybe you're in a karmic cycle with another person about, that's why they want to be with you, is because they actually see that as valuable, something that maybe they've been looking for, or they feel like would benefit their life in some type of way. And so far I'm not getting like vampire user energy from this other person that's desiring you. But again, like I always say, just assess the situation, because with tarot, it's a general reading, so I can't like just tell you guys for everybody what's this person's intentions. Are they karmic? Are they someone that's good for you? Like, you guys will know best. But so far it does feel like, they see something in you that they've been looking for when it comes to like, again, something that they've been wanting for their life. You guys been wanting a family, you guys been wanting like kids, something like that. I think this person feels like you would be the perfect person to have a family with. Especially with my people that may feel like they only attract people that want to use them for their benefit, or like one night stands, or you only come across people that aren't really looking for anything serious, or they have their own baggage. It's like, I'm not saying this other person is the most healthiest or they're perfect, but it does feel like they're on another level when it comes to what type of relationship they want and what they can even give you. It's even making me think about how like, and I was thinking about this earlier, everybody has a purpose. I think I want to say growing up, this was more so limiting beliefs, and it wasn't because I don't want to say my parents was, or specifically my stepfather that I grew up with, he was talking down on these people that live these type of lives. I think he just wanted me to be a specific type of way. Doesn't mean there's anything better or worse, I think. But like people that are meant to be mothers, meant to be housewives, or being in the house and taking care, cooking and cleaning, taking care of stuff like that. And you know how people always try to talk down on those jobs, like make it seem like it's just easy and they're not doing anything. But and I've never been in that position before. I don't have any kids or anything like that. But it's just like, I think everybody has a purpose. And from what I've heard, jobs like that, it isn't easy. And it does come with a lot of responsibility. So I could see you guys, especially with this moon energy, being the type of people that maybe that's the type of life that you desire. Maybe you want to live a more softer life. You could be more softer. You need to be protected. You need to be, or you just want to be protected. You want to be looked after. You don't want to be a strong, independent woman. There's nothing wrong with that. I feel like my parents instilled that in me a lot, and that's why I don't judge, because again, everybody has a purpose. I don't think we all should be thinking the same way or being the same way. But when it comes to y'all have really good qualities. It's like y'all give me the vibe of like a kindergartner teacher. Very sweet, very kind. But it's like you also know how to like, you know how mothers know how to put somebody in their place? Especially like a good mother. They know how to put somebody in their place, or they know how to like express themselves, and they're very connected to their emotions. But it's like they're not trying to like hurt the person's feelings where they feel bad and they never want to talk to them again. It's like they want to help them. They really want to see this person do better. I'm also getting your clothing. Y'all could be the power where you may wear a lot of flowy stuff. The season, I feel like would best describe you would be spring as well. But again, I'm getting like lavender, like colors like that for y'all. Very just gentle, soft, like graceful. I'm getting like Pisces, Cancer, Libra. I do think there is, again, like a very just soft feminine, soft masculine, and very like cute and adorable for some. Very pretty, I think, as well too. I'm even seeing like your eyes, your lashes, the way that you look at people. I think especially this specific person, they may like the way that you may look up to this person. They could be taller than you, or there's some type of height difference here. Somebody looking up to somebody. But yeah, that's what I got for y'all. Part 1. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I don't know, I feel like I need to emphasize on like going back to like certain purposes. Some of you guys could be kindergartner teachers, or like you could work in a daycare. You could work with like the youth, or again, like I was saying earlier, you could be at-home mothers, stay-at-home mothers, stay-at-home fathers. You could be stay-at-home wife. Let's see. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? Like where I'm going, like jobs where I think obviously it's people out there that's doing these jobs and they're traumatizing people because they don't have the emotional capacity or like the softness, the gentleness to do that stuff. But like y'all have those qualities where you would work good. I'm even in like social worker, or like a student counselor, something like that here. But yeah, I'm going overboard for y'all. I think it's because that message I had earlier, that's why it's so long. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I really, really, really appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you all in my next reading. Bye. All right, pile 2. Let's see what makes you guys so desirable. Pile 2. What is it that makes pile 2? We have the 10th house. All right. General read. So just know it's going to be different for everybody. But what makes you so desirable is your reputation. You guys have a reputation that you're known for this specific thing, or you're known to be a specific type of way, or it's like the first thing I want to say tapping into y'all's pile was some of y'all may be hard to tie down, or maybe even non-committal for some. Maybe you don't really you're not really looking for anything long term. You may even be it could even be any, like, on the other side, like your reputation, you're known to be someone to take serious. You're known to be someone not to play with, somebody that's very exclusive, that don't let many people in their energy, in their circle. I'm even getting friends for you guys too. Like, you got friends out here, people of the same gender that's like really, really, really wanting to be in your friend circle, or be associated with you, or be around you, be seen with you. Because again, it's something here about your reputation. Again, with the 10th house, it may even be like you have some type of success, or what you do for work, or even your destiny. Some of y'all maybe haven't even tapped into your fullest potential, but with this 10th house card, it is making me feel as though that you guys have a very high purpose in life. You guys have a big destiny. I wouldn't even be surprised if this is the pile that people may try to come in your life and destiny swap with you, because they know that you're on the path to something big, or if it's not huge, it's something that they would like for themselves, or that they just want to take from you for their own malicious reasons, selfish reasons, whatever. But yeah, you got a reputation that precedes you. I think that's what it's called. This is how you say it. I'm hearing that song Reputation by Taylor Swift and Future now. So I think that song is talking about being somebody's end game, being somebody's one and only, being the person that they choose, that they decide that they want for a lifetime, for the, till the end. I want to say as well, if this is not like a bunch of people feeling this way, you may have a specific person. I don't know if this is the person that's desiring you, or if this is a person from the past that you have walked away from, or it could even be current. Like, you could be desirable because you're with somebody that loves you, that really sees things going long term with you. Some of y'all could actually be in like a power couple dynamic as well, or be with somebody that's very successful, that's very powerful, that has a lot of responsibilities. And it could even be that's another reason why you're desirable, because you may be very powerful individually, but it's like these people that are desiring you, they can see themselves in you coming together and becoming more powerful and creating change for some, or just having a big destiny together, or being very successful together in something. Specifically when it comes to your career, you could be known to be really good at in this field, or have like a really high position, or I even want to say like a respected position. So like maybe you're a police officer, or you're a surgeon, or you're working like the law, or work. I'm just saying stuff on the top of my head. Whatever these people feel like are respectable positions or important positions, that could be something that's coming out for y'all as well. I want to say too, going back to my people, because I'm picking up on a few energies here where you may be on the early stages of your path or aligning with your destiny, but you got people sensing something is different about your life path, or there's something that, again, like a bigger or higher purpose. And I don't know, I'm hearing something about leeches, people wanting to have access to you before you get too big, or before you take off, or before you see your value, your worth, or, you know, before you see the truth of a situation, what you can have, or what you're already aligned to have, but it's just not here yet. I want to say too, like, this is a specific message. You could be younger or young, and you got older men or women desiring you because they see like what you could grow into, specifically when it comes to like your physical appearance, you know. I don't like the word I want to say is like maybe like misogynistic men or women. I wish I had my tablet so I can look that up, but that word is coming through for y'all. Misogynistic men, misogynistic women, or like red pill men, red pill women, if that's even a thing. Don't, you know, hold me against this. This is just what's coming to my mind. For some reason I'm hearing those words, and maybe that's going to resonate with somebody, but you may have those type of people that desire you for some reason that's coming through. Also, I was getting a message of, again, can't say anything specific, but when it comes to, you have things that are worth showing off, or things that are like worth like brag worthy about you, or it's like people deem these things as like valuable, or maybe it's praiseworthy. Again, some of you could be your looks, it could be something that you're talented in, it could be your intellect, it could be your job, the family you come from, the material things that you have, your ethnicity, your background, like something that these people that are desiring you, they feel like it's, like I said, brag worthy, or it's worthy enough for them to be associated with you for. They desire you because of that thing or those specific things. And a lot of it is like you making them look good, or you making them feel important, because these people are putting you up on a pedestal, or they see something that you has as valuable or important. I even want to say this is the power where like people may see you as like a trophy of some sort. They may not even try to like, I don't know if you attract these type of people a lot, very shallow, superficial people. And some of y'all, to keep it real, maybe they feel like you're the same way. Maybe they feel like you're shallow and superficial, or there's no depth to you for maybe, you know, their own reasons. And that could be right, that could not be. But it's like they feel like that. It's like, I think you attract people as well that kind of like feel entitled to your energy. They feel as though that they're worthy of you because maybe what they have, they may feel because who they are, what they're known for. They are worthy of your energy, or for your time, your body. And which is not, in my opinion, that's not true. There's another group of you guys as well with this 10th house. You got people desiring you because you could be very career focused, very focused on your success, very responsible. Like you take care of your responsibilities very well. And I'm even hearing this, you could be good with business. Either you're really good with business, or you have your own business, or there's something that you like run or you're in charge of. And if you aren't already, it's like that's what you're trying to build for yourself. I'm getting a very like career focus for a group of you, a very goal driven, or it's like you want to make a name for yourself. You may even be self-made in some type of way. You have something that, it may not be a business or anything like that. It's something though that people know that you are self-made about, or you were self-made because of this specific thing. Whatever it is that you guys are going after, you're desirable for that thing. I want to say, even if you're in school, whatever it is that you're majoring in, it could be the purpose behind what you're majoring in this thing for, or you're getting some type of certification, or like you're trying to have all the credentials for something, and that the purpose or the drive behind that is what people like. It's what people love. You could be very ambitious, or even you're either climbing the ladder or you've climbed the ladder in your field. And again, going back to like whatever it is that you are pursuing or going after, it's like people like that drive. People like that, to see a motivated man or woman on a mission, very focused. Because with this 10th house, this is Capricorn energy, so like very focused, very dedicated, very serious about whatever this goal or dream is. Because this could even be a dream of yours. Yeah, I'm getting like you could be very strong-willed as well, and people like that. Or you could be very assertive, or it's like you're about your business. And that's why I was saying like you could be businessman or businesswoman. And if not that, you may have a personality that's like that, or just you may even attract those type of people. And they again feel like you have that mindset that would make a great teammate, or you have the looks that'll make them look better at their interviews or at business parties or something like that. Or you, again, whatever this is, everybody's different, but it's something here about your reputation. You're known for this thing. And like I was saying earlier, going back to my people that could be non-committal, you may have a reputation that you're non-committal, and maybe it's not. A lot of people haven't had a success with locking you down or satisfying you in a way where you want something serious with them. You could be known to be a player. You could be known to be someone that's like here for a good time, not a long time. Or just not someone that takes anyone too serious. And yeah, but it could be because you're focused on your money. You're focused on getting to the bag. You have other things that you feel like are more important at this time. Whether this is just how you've always been, or this could be current energy I'm picking up on. this could be what they're saying as well, because I think with stuff like this, what makes you desirable, this could just be projections that people are putting on you. It's not really who you are, especially with this reputation. It may not even be an accurate accurate perception of who you are. It's just what people assume. So it could even be assumptions that people have made about you. People may have tried to like scope you out or figure you out, and they've came to like these assumptions, and they think that they know things about you. So maybe there's a lot of things that's like up in the air when it comes to you, but the people that
I know
feel like they've figured you
totally
out,
different from what I just said, but I think also there's a group of you guys
or this
here,
perception of you, but it may not be the real
the
you.
vibe of this song that I'm getting for you,
and I don't think that's
the vibe
good. Like, I'm not saying it in a bad way
that I'm getting for y'all.
Like I said, it could be good things.
This song, it's that Kanye West song where it's
yeah, that's what I got
wait
for
till
y'all.
I get my money right.
Let me know what y'all think. Please give this reading a huge thumbs up.
I don't know if y'all are like,
oh yeah, I did want to say this too.
Much
another
very
example,
glamorous,
like say,
or like
for
very
example,
flashy.
This is just
very
the example I came through. Say you're like a tarot reader,
like you like to flex
and you're like
a little
known
bit.
Tarot reader,
you like to show off a little bit.
People may desire you because they
you
feel
could
like
be in a position where it's
like you have like this taboo.
You do have status.
Vibe
you do have fame for some. Or
alternative
you're in the public eye. Or I mean, even if you don't have those things, you just
dangerous.
Like
so you guys could be known to be dangerous,
glamorous,
like a dangerous
or
woman.
Like flashy.
But yeah, it's like
it's giving
tarot,
main character, low-key celebrity vibes
or
here.
a lot of people. I'm gonna say most.
And
there's a lot of people.
You got people hating on you because they feel like you may be doing too much,
that are known to
or
be
you may
witches,
be trying to show off,
that are known to deal with magic.
Again, you think you're all
even,
that. It's like
some deeper
your confidence irritates
stuff.
These people.
They may not be doing anything crazy,
them.
but they may have.
It makes them.
They may have the skills and the abilities to tap into certain stuff.
It makes
like that.
them
and
feel.
You got people that's like wanting to play with fire when it comes to you. That's
in
what I'm
some type
getting.
of way.
But yeah,
and
okay.
This
Appreciate
is
y'all.
how I feel
Hope
when
y'all
it comes
enjoyed,
to stuff like
and
that.
I'll talk to y'all soon.
I
Bye.
do feel like it is people in the world that can be overly arrogant and overly cocky and flashy, show offs, whatever. But it's like when you're secure in yourself, you won't even care like about what this person is. I mean, you may feel that this person, you may understand this person's energy and their vibe or whatever, but it's like you're gonna accept them for them, or if you don't like them, then don't be around them. Let that person be in their power. Let them be arrogant and cocky. That's what they want to be. But it's like people don't like that when it comes to you. And again, I think these are people that are insecure, or they lack whatever it is that you have, that you're kind of like loud and proud about. Like, you guys may know that you're beautiful. You don't need the validation of other people, but you may get it. And it's like you already know that you're beautiful, but you also have the validation as well, validating you. And people feel like you're big-headed or you're on your high horse. And I think they don't understand is that this confidence that you exude, you being very like secure within yourself, it's not because of what you have to show, like the material things you have to show. I really feel like, and maybe, it happened over time, but a lot of you guys, it's just something that you've grown to embody. Like, this is you. Even if you didn't have the reputation or all the flashy, all the glitz and glam, whatever, you still would be who you are. And I think people try to like make excuses. It's like, for example, especially for people here that are very natural. This is an example. Say you're really natural at something, or you have really natural, beautiful, healthy, curly or long or thick, whatever hair. People will try to like make it seem like, oh, she has extensions. Or your body, you could have you know, the trending look, the trending body that everybody wants nowadays. They be like, oh, she got lipo, or oh, you know, she got surgery done, or got a BBL, or got her boobs done. It's like, no, I was actually blessed with this body. I didn't get it done. Like I said, people try to downplay your beauty, downplay the things that you get praised for. And like I said, just makes them feel insecure. It makes them feel inadequate. It makes them feel... And I think y'all are the group where you need to be around people that are secure and that are confident within themselves. And, you know, they won't get triggered by another person's confidence or another person being in their power. You just got people that get triggered by you being you, and then they just hate on you. And I feel like with y'all, you can spot an insecure person out. I know I've been there before, so I don't judge those people because I get it. You know me, I'm still trying to build my confidence. But y'all, I feel like y'all on a whole nother level, which is, I think is beautiful for you guys, especially to just be in this, you embodying that, your authentic self. Again, like I said, y'all being a classic, you're being the original of something like that. I even feel like y'all could even set trends. You could start something, as in like being very eccentric, or you have like these ideas that people have never heard of. The way you go about your creativity is, I'm hearing one of a kind. You come up with ideas or content, or just your vision is just so different. And honestly, I am not comparing y'all to Kanye, but you know how they like, I want to say Kanye as an artist, he is very talented, and I do think we should give him his respect for that. And like, I don't know if y'all are like, when it comes to whatever it is you're doing, you're known as a genius, or you're known as like one of the best, or it's just you bring something different or new to the table that people have never seen or heard of. And again, I think you really impress people. But again, it's always them that one or two people that want to try to again, downplay who you are, your work, what you look like, and all that stuff. But okay, that's what I got for y'all, Pile 3. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Please remember to give this video a huge thumbs up. You know I love you and I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you guys in my next reading. Bye. Alright, and last but not least, my Pile 3s. I really hope you guys are having a good day today. Let's see what makes you guys so desirable. Tapping in. This may not be for everybody, but I was getting a message of, specifically, when you're dressed down, or when you feel like you don't look your best, or you know that famous saying by Drake, you know, sweatpants, hair tied, chilling with no makeup on, that's when you're the prettiest. I don't know if y'all have noticed, it could be that you still get a lot of attention, but even when you feel like you look your worst, you still are really desirable. I want to say, again, even if you like to do your makeup, you like to do your lashes, you like to dress yourself up, you guys, Pile 3, really have a really nice natural face. I'm hearing especially like, I don't know if y'all are like the type of people that, seeing somebody like when they get their eyebrows done,
or when maybe this is just like something I've noticed, but like when you do, like, y'all may have a self-care routine, and maybe that's something else, like you taking really good care of yourself. But specifically when you've done your facial, or when you've like maybe done, what is that called, dermal, it's something about like getting the hairs off your face and kind of just refreshing the face, you know what I'm saying? Something here about that. I don't know if you got a person that's seen you when you're doing your face mask. Maybe you guys have, again, like a really, really intense self-care routine. Maybe it's a specific day that you like to do your nails, you like to do your waxing, do your facials, do whatever it is that's a part of your healthy routine, your self-care routine. Somebody really, or people, find that desirable that you take really, really good care of yourself. I'm even seeing somebody like videoing themselves. Somebody that came to my mind, a really, really popular TikToker, not TikToker, but you may do TikTok, but a really popular tarot reader, Natalie Hughes, I think that's her name. Sorry, Natalie, if you picked this pile. I wasn't doing that intentionally if I got your name wrong. But sometimes on my timeline, I'll see in her lives, like, she'll be having her face mask on and her little cute headband, you know, to keep the hairs out of your face. And girl, she'd be on live doing readings like that. And I'm like, okay, Miss Natalie, I see you. I don't know if y'all the same way, or again, somebody seen you in that phase or that stage and they thought that was really attractive. I'm even getting just you naturally in general. Like I said, you're just a natural beauty. You don't need makeup. You don't need the cosmetic surgeries. And no offense to anybody that's had those. You could even have those things, but it looks natural. It looks like you know, God blessed you with these things naturally. And it's like the fact that you can't tell that something's not yours or something is fake is it could even be just like, you know how some people will get lashes done and they have really long lashes. Y'all can have naturally long lashes, or you get your lashes done and they look natural. Everything about you just looks natural, and it looks like you, like I said, we're just blessed with those things. Something else, you guys could be very active. I don't know if this is like talking about sports. Maybe you go to the gym. You're always on the go. You're moving. People would probably say you're not somebody that's lazy. You're always busy. You're always doing something. You may be always like in like creating something or starting something, or it's like learning something. You're a person that's always on go. But especially going back to the gym, if you guys like to really, if you're very consistent when it comes to going to the gym and you've seen progress in the areas that you've been targeting, and the fact, I think you got a lot of people that are into the same things that you're into that find you very desirable, because maybe these people feel like it's very uncommon for a person. It's very uncommon that they come across people to be interested or very dedicated or serious about these things that they feel like that they're serious about. It could be even certain causes in the world. Maybe you could be like me, and sometimes you like to see what's going on in the world, and like you may be more passionate about these things, and you care about humanity, you care about others. I think if it's not that, there's something that you're really serious about. I'm even getting something about having like a 2-parent household, making sure that, you know, if somebody getting you pregnant, you got a ring on your finger and this person's serious about you, and it's not just, you know, just to have a ring on your finger. You want to make sure that your children grow up seeing a healthy dynamic or a healthy relationship. again, doesn't have to be that, but it's something that you're serious about or that you are very passionate about, and you may post about this a lot on social media. You may not be afraid to speak your mind or speak about this to others. And the fact that you have something that you really feel very called to is really attractive and liked by you. Not liked by you, but liked by others when it comes to you. Also, whatever it is that you be using as like a body mist, perfume, cologne, maybe it's like the smell good products that you put in your hair, the lotion, girl, I don't know. But it's coming through that's actually something that catches people's attention when it comes to you. You can walk by somebody, and I even want to say, either you're going to get a confirmation that somebody's going to tell you that you always smell good, or just one day you walking past a few people or a person and they're going to like stop you and be like, girl or guy, you smell really good. What is this that you got on? Can you please tell me? But there's something here about your scent that I want to say it does make you desirable, but that is something that it catches people's attention, and it makes people look at you or observe you because they're like, damn, that girl smells good, or damn, he smells good. I wonder what he got on, and they like it. It could even be like something that's like exotic. I know like TikTok is always promoting like the Arabic perfumes, Dubai perfumes. I think that's what it is actually. Or just, it could even be a scent. Maybe you make your own scents. You mix stuff. Or there's something here about you creating these scents, and it's not something that people smelt before. So that's another reason why it stands out, because it's not just like any regular old scent. And even if it is, it still smells good. I think I've heard scents usually smell different based on each individual person because of like our when you spray it on your body, our personal scent is different. I know it kind of sounds slow when I'm talking about it. I can't really think of what they were saying, but I feel like the girls that get it, you know, the girls that don't. All right, scratch that, you guys. I had to pause and go do my research because I really wanted to make sure I knew what I was talking about. But Google says the reason why it smells different on each individual person is because of body temperature. It said skin chemistry, and then it was talking about diet and then the lifestyle and stuff like that, which I'm sure y'all probably don't care. Y'all like, girl, look, we don't care. Just please get to the read. Which I get it. It's just a me thing. I hate when I'm learning. I've got humbled a few times where it's like, if you don't know what you're talking about, don't say it. Or make sure to educate yourself. And I don't know if that's y'all. Is that like y'all are very educated on multiple things, or you just know a lot of interesting facts. It's coming through as like you may know things about the world, or about, maybe you may read a lot of books. You could be like my intelligent baddies or like my smart baddies, or like you're cute, you know, you take care of yourself, you take care of business, but you also prioritize education. You also prioritize educating yourself, learning more, being like stimulating the mental. Like you could even be like a student to life. If not that, you actually could even be a teacher. It could be like you're a teacher, but you're also like a student to life. You may like to learn, and you're not afraid to ask questions, not afraid to do your research. That's something that was coming through. But I think something here as well about you being into like interesting things or different things than the norm or what people would expect. I feel like y'all are the power where the way you come across, the way you look physically isn't it doesn't match who your personality is, or like there's a lot of substance to you guys. And it could even just be like your upbringing. Maybe you've possibly came from sorry, y'all, let me get my words together. You have overcame challenges in life or been in challenging situations. I'm even getting somebody here has been to jail. If not jail, somebody here has possibly grew up maybe in the hood. You may have seen things that maybe you don't like to talk too much about. I really feel like y'all have seen things, or y'all have been through things. You know things, but it's like you don't let your past hold you back, or you're not who you were in the past. You could have even been a whole different person. But it's like you've changed, and I do want to give you your round of applause, because I personally feel like when it comes to changing yourself, being able to call yourself out and realize you're wrong, but not only that, making the steps to move forward and like be a better person, do better in your life, I think that takes a very, very strong individual to do something like that. But again, it's something here about your life story that I think people really love to hear about. They actually like you because of what you've been through in life, what you've seen. I'm even getting here somebody, maybe you're not born in the country that you're currently in, and it possibly was a struggle to even get either here, or you're struggling, or you're like trying to figure out a way to get maybe family here, and you know what I'm saying? You're a person that actually, you're not doing it just for you. You're doing it for your loved ones, for the people that maybe didn't have a chance to speak up and actually speak their truth. And it's like, I think people live, what's that saying, vicariously through you. And I feel like you know that. So it's like you have an extra, this could even be like, just say you have a family, you have a child, but it's something about you always remembering what you're doing something for, and why you're pushing so hard to make a change, or be better, or to grow, do better, to see better. Because like I said, it's something that you either don't want others to experience, you don't want to go back to. Like, it's something here relating to like the past, or what you refuse to experience again, or what you refuse to let your family or your kids experience. Let's see, anything else I was getting for y'all? Lastly, I just want to say you're desirable because you could be a genuinely nice person. Or actually, let me correct that. You're a kind person. I could see this pile where people may say you have like a resting bitch face, or they may feel like that you're mean, or it's like they make assumptions about you. But when they get to know you, and I think that's what keeps people hooked on you. That's your superpower, Pile 3. Remember that. People projecting on you, thinking that they know you, thinking that they just got it all figured out with you. But it's like you surprised them. There's something here about you being unexpected. There's an unexpectancy to your personality. To your life story. Maybe even how you've gotten to where you are, or where you're going. Some people could be even surprised to know that you're doing things on your own. You're doing things independently. You're self-made in some type of way. Yeah, I think that's what it is. You're so desirable because people, they seem to have you all figured out, and you always show them or prove to them that they don't. And they don't. It's like people realize, I think, again, you have them hooked when they realize that they don't know anything about you. They, again, could have thought they knew something about you, but then they realize once they get to know you or over time that they don't know anything about you at all. But yeah, like I was saying, I think you guys are just really kind people. You're not afraid to actually, you could be very social or good with communicating, maybe even extroverted in your personality, where you're not afraid to put yourself out there. I don't even get, you could be like really loud with your speaking, or there's something loud and boisterous about you or your personality. I want to say it's where you don't tone yourself down for anybody, which I love that for you guys. I always seem to attract introverted people. I don't know if it's because I'm an introvert. I'm more of like an introverted person, and it's bad because I feel like sometimes interacting with people in the real world, I have social anxiety, and I'm trying to work on it. I think because I be to myself so much that when I really talk to people, I just get anxious and like acting like this something new to me when it's not. But I feel like y'all are the complete opposite. You're really good with talking to people. I think you're the type of person that has charisma. Yes. And what's that word? Like riz. I don't know if people still say that. One thing about me is I'm not the type of person to hop on trends right when it's trending. I'm like, I'm the person where it's like, it's probably old, nobody says or does that thing anymore, and I'm still like, and now that's when I'm into it, or when I'm like saying stuff. So if y'all have noticed that about me, don't cover me, okay? Please don't cover me. I know. But yeah, part 3, that's what I got for y'all. I know y'all's review was kind of long, but I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, poetically divine loves and appreciate every single one of you. And I will see you guys in my next reading. Bye.